everybody. I just wanted to share something with you. A couple of weeks ago, I had a dream that it was about me at the summer camp that I worked at this past summer as a director. And we had shirts and badges that we were to wear to identify who we were. And in this particular dream, I was in the room where we stocked all of our supplies, but I didn't have on my shirt nor my badge. And instead of me being out with the camp, I was inside the workroom or the stock room doing my hair and my nails. Well, there was a lady who was there in the stock room whom I did not recognize. And she says to me, "What are you doing here? Why are you in here?" And I explained to her that I work with the camp and, that I was there getting ready. And the lady said, "Well, you don't have on anything showing that you are part of the camp." And I say to her, "Well, I am. I might not be dressed like it, but that I am a part of the camp." And she said, "Well, you're going to have to get out of here and you need to go over to where the rest of the campers are." And so then she has this man to drive me over to the other part of the camp. I go out of the building for this man to drive me around. He's in a white van. When I get inside the van, he locks the doors, and immediately in the dream, this terror comes upon me. And I say to him, "You're going in the wrong direction." And instead of speaking back to me, he has this sinister grin and then continues to drive in the wrong direction. At that point, I know that I need to escape. I jump out of the moving vehicle onto the ground, roll on the ground, get up, and I run away from the vehicle. He turns around, is coming back towards me, and I wake up. That was the end of the dream. I prayed and asked God, what did this represent? And what he spoke to me is that this dream was a reflection of how when we do not walk in our true identity, the director's shirt, the badge was used to identify who I was and my position. And sometimes in Christ, we do not walk in our identity, the purpose that God created us for, the person that God has identified us to be. And when we are in that place of mistaken identity, it opens the door for the enemy to take us into places that God never intended for us to be in. This is a season where we cannot afford to be walking in mistaken identity. Take time to know who you are in Christ, who God has purposed and created you to be. When we know who we are, that protects our past from the enemy. So find out, who are you, and walk in it.